Hey everyone, so we're going to be going over how to properly manage, I guess, this new memory and what it does and how to fix it and work it and, do whatever you can with it. So, real quick before we get into it though, I wanted to just cover some stuff that I missed before. For the octopus event, you actually don't need to complete the 60k. You can actually lose in the 60k and it'll still count as like a clear. You'll gain a lot of the rewards from it. Which I didn't know. Usually when you lose, you don't get any rewards. So it was very weird to see, because I tried it just for the one time. I was like, maybe I can do it with like this team or something and see if I can do it. And I lost, and then I still got all the rewards. And I was like, wait, what? And then, so it counts as a clear and you get the rewards. And also, if you come over here, there's a lot of restrictions. One of them being for the tickets, clear the last dungeon. So you can actually just lose the last dungeon and your clear tickets will, you'll be able to claim them. And you just pick them up from the shop. And then, this one's still locked because it's 100 runs on the feathers. And I still haven't done that. But yeah, so you just do that. So I didn't even know. And also you can see I've tried once today. Trying once today, actually, I just cleared it. I actually fully legit cleared it SS rank. I went ahead and used this team, and I used a Betty. I believe she was a red star Betty, swimsuit Betty, and she had a debuff chance memory on her. If I can find which one it was. She had this memory, but it was gold, and basically she just kept applying her red buff, and my red units just kind of were able to sustain and pretty much just DPS the boss down. So I got pretty lucky. I'm pretty sure it was like at 0 seconds as well. It was like a picture perfect finish. So yeah, I just wanted to cover that really quick because yeah, I didn't know that. You're never able to get rewards from just losing in a stage. So the fact that you don't have to actually beat the stage is really nice for newer players because they can still get their tickets. They can still get the rewards. They're not hitting that high score or anything, but it's still really solid. I do think there's a score restriction for gems in the shop. I think you need like 250k score, or it could be something else. I don't think I've actually ever tried to translate it, but I'm pretty sure this might be like score or something. Let me try translating it now before I say anything else. That's pretty stupid. But yeah, this might actually be like restricted for free-to-plays and stuff like that, but let's see. Clear, travel wings, blue sky. Yeah, I think this is a score. I'm not too sure. It's kind of confusing. It's a weird translation. I would say it is, but I don't want to be too definite because I've been wrong before. This still is like a sort of new event. So yeah, going through the memory, I tried testing it a little bit. We don't have exact values. I know I said I'd wait until we had exact values, but the JP Whale that was doing the calculations just like stopped randomly, and then the Discord hasn't put up any translations yet or values yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it and wing it. Kind of give you a general idea of what everything's all about. So we have these hammers. These hammers you can get throughout the event. You have the bronze and then the silver, and then we're presuming there's going to be gold. I'm pretty sure there's gold in the files already. This might become part 2. So I was going into it. Also, these can't be changed right now, so I'm pretty sure these might be part 2 as well. Or I haven't bought the right hammers or something. They might be like only buyable hammers or something. So I was wrong. I was wondering if this was like the second memory that we're going to get, because we do get one here for finishing the quest. And then we have this one. So I thought this one was going to be like the customizable one, and then we get it after the event. But it turns out whatever you change here actually changes the memory you already have. So it's only one memory. I thought we were going to be getting 2 because this one looked like it was already changed. And we couldn't change it through this screen. So I thought it was like already set in stone. It was kind of like I don't know, like a memory, like a, what's the word, like a trophy sort of memory, not to me actually be used. But actually, so yeah, whatever you change over there in the event actually changes this one. So this is the memory that everyone's going to be using. So yeah, going over what it does actually. So as you can see, when you go to the event, when you go to the event, we have all these options to use the hammers. You can actually just change whatever you want. I'll show you what it looks like because I just rolled these just to roll them. I don't really know what they do. So this one has a higher percentage. It looks like a different rolling completely, so you just do that. It's basically like a hammer. And then looking into it, I do have the Discord pulled up. The people of the Discord were so kindly did the kind of translations. We don't have the percentages yet, that's why that little question mark is there. But it shows available for all target groups. So one thing you're going to notice here is all target groups means everyone, and then not available and for general groups. So they're actually separate status effects, or like memory effects that you can actually apply, but they're exclusive to the newer characters. So this one's Betty exclusive, this one's Ram exclusive. I think the rest are like swimsuit character exclusives. If you notice when I come over here, let me see if I can translate this real quick. I know the screen is not the right one. There are character specific actually like abilities. So top one is for Amelia only, and then the second one is for swimsuit Rem. If you actually translate them with Google Translate, this says Amelia only, or swimsuit Amelia, and this one says swimsuit Rem. So you have to actually apply them to the right one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to change it like when the event leaves or anything like that, but if you want one of your characters, like let's say you haven't pulled any characters from gems or tickets, but then you get a guaranteed 3-star ticket from the event and you end up pulling a Rem, you're probably going to want to deck out your memory card full of Rem abilities, that way she can get the full, you know, buffs from it. You don't want to build one Amelia, sorry, I'm just like losing it. You don't want to build an Amelia ability and then have a Rem ability right under it. So having these are first of all insanely strong. If you take a look at any of these are like really good abilities. The fact that they're only on the newer characters is kind of like pay to win-ish. But we are getting one for free, and you also get this memory for free basically, so you can't hate on it too much. First we have HP, attack, defense, crit rate, crit damage, debuff, chance, debuff, resistance, and then agility. So all of these are basic stats for everyone and it always apply to anyone who uses it. Then we have the exclusive abilities. When attacked, recover a percentage of your max HP, which is insane because if these are stackable, let's say 10 is the max percentage, you can recover 40% of your max HP whenever you're attacked. If you put that on a defense character like Betty or Amelia, they are never going to die. You have permanent immunity to damage over time, permanent immunity to distraction. Okay, so this one is really solid. Like I can see this being really like keyed in on like very niche kind of dungeons, but I don't know if you would really want to put it. Like, it's pretty okay, but then you have the immunity to distraction. So this is a RAM exclusive, which is probably why it's so overpowered. So it looks like she's gonna have a passive. She's gonna be passive based. If you were to put this on Betty, this would be insane, but again, it does seem like a RAM exclusive. So they haven't listed the exclusives, but I'm pretty sure each of these are exclusive to other characters. Like we saw the other one, like this one's Amelia, this one's Rem, and then none of these say exclusive to Amelia, it's exclusive to Rem. So I'm pretty sure most of these are exclusive to certain characters, so that they're not able to be as overpowered because you can't just put them on any of the swimsuit characters. Like this would be absolutely broken if this on Betty, but again, you can only put on Ram, so we'll have to wait and see. But like the abilities just in general is like some of the strongest in the game. Then we have at the start of battle, increase action gauge by whatever percentage with a 100% or 50% chance of proccing. So this could be basically idle memory 2.0 if you're able to do some crazy stuff with the percentages. Again, we don't know the percentages. Then at the start of the battle, apply resistance buff for yourself for how many turns. So the fact that you can just change how many turns this is kind of insane. The fact that this isn't like you're not rolling for the percentage of it proccing, you're rolling for the turns that it's giving you. So that's really good, because if you're rolling for a percentage and it already had like a set amount of turns, then that's kind of like, okay, it's a little balanced. But like this is broken, because if you just give it like 4 turns or something, you can't be debuffed for 4 turns or something like that. unless you're facing an Echidna, she'll just wipe all your buffs away. But still, it's still pretty solid. Like, yeah, like resistance is like a big deal. That's insane. And then it's Betty exclusive, so not too bad, because it's basically immunity to distraction because you're immune to all debuffs. Well, actually, I wonder if this is like a buff as well. If these are gonna be counted as a buff, probably not, because this is permanent immunity. Yeah, this is just like there. Like, that's just a passive. You just can't turn that off. It's a passive that you can't turn off. So that's insane. At the start of battle, debuff chance, buff to yourself for how many turns, debuff res, increase, buff to yourself for how many turns. This is really solid because Mimi came with or the Golden Week Mimi, came with one of the better memories in the game, where you start with full agility, like it's an agility memory, and then you give yourself a debuff chance at the beginning of the battle. Like, that's a really solid memory. A lot of characters can see benefit from this, so having like this as a 2.0 is really solid. But again, it's probably going to be very exclusive, so we'll have to wait and see. But it's still like, this is a solid ability. It doesn't sound too crazy, but like, you'd be surprised how much this helps a lot of characters. And then at the start of battle, just apply debuff resistance. This is probably one of the worst ones, because debuff resistance is like so easy to get with like a lot of kits and stuff like that, so it's kind of whatever. But it's still solid to have. And then yeah, that's about it. So I just wanted to go over like the memory and what you can really, the amount of potential the memories have are absolutely insane. And if you do pull certain characters, I would highly suggest rolling this memory for one of them, picking one of them, and just like going all out. So I want to see what this Amelia one is real quick, because Amelia is already out, so a lot of people can potentially get what this memory says right here. Weakening success rate. Okay, so I think this is debuff chance at the start of battle, 14%. Then you can just keep rolling that. So interesting that the debuff at the start of battle is, I think, looks to be only Amelia exclusive. But yeah, so these are pretty insane memories. I hope we get more like this. This is like a pretty, first of all, it looks amazing. And it's kind of exclusive, which I kind of like and I kind of don't like. Like, I love how exclusive it is, but also I kind of hate it because it just sucks if you don't have those characters. But we are getting one of the 4 free characters for free with the ticket that comes at the part 2 of the event. So depending on how easy the ticket is, I'm kind of like okay with this. If everyone can get a free character, this is like okay in my opinion. But if it's extremely hard, like you have to clear this one 4 separate times with the best scores or something. I don't know, something really stupid that Sega would do. It just depends. It depends. So we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, so if we get any more information, again, I'm gonna have to cover it. This event is new, where everyone's trying to like get information where they can and stuff like that. There's a lot of tests being done, so it takes time. I realize that. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on and all this stuff. So sorry if the video was a little messy. I was just trying to get all this stuff like organized in my head as we were going, because this is like my first take, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video later.